Hey, welcome back to Pastor Kevin and friends. Hey, friends, I am so glad to see you, and I hope to see you again. Hey, who's hiding over there? All right, come on, let's watch, because today is another important day as we think about what does God want for Christmas. Yeah, you probably thought of what can I get my mom? What can I get my dad? What can I get my brother? Oh, you don't want to get something for your brother? What about your sister? Well, we need to give a gift. It doesn't have to be a fancy gift. We just need to let it come from our heart where we say, I love you. Because that's what God did when he sent his son Jesus to be born years and years ago in a very humble way so that we could know him as our forever friend. The Bible tells us that God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. Today, we're going to I don't know. Do we want to open box number 5? Should we? Can we? What? You said please? Okay. We'll open box number 5. Oh, this is another good one. This is another good one. Not as great as the other ones, because remember, the angel came and spoke to Mary and told Mary that she was going to be with child, and they were going to, and the angel told her to fear not, because God was with him and with her, and this child would be from God. But she was supposed to get married to Joseph, but they waited, and then they had baby Jesus, the center part of Christmas, because without Jesus Christ, Christmas would just be a mess, right? But there was also some shepherds abiding in their flock at night, watching their sheep at night. And when they were watching their sheep, an angel of God came, and the angel told them that Jesus had been born. All this time they've been watching sheep, and those sheep were not just any kind of sheep. They weren't just taking the wool and making clothes out of them. A lot of those sheep, if they didn't have any hurts on them, any cuts or anything like that, they were okay. They were used as a sacrifice at the temple for the people's sins. But with Jesus coming, that would mean that the sheep didn't have to be used for sacrifice anymore. Jesus, when he grew up and he died on the cross, he became the sacrifice for all of our sins. That is how great his love for us is, that he came and he gave his life on the cross for our sins. So it's kind of a double gift. God so loved the world that he gave his one and only son, that whoever believes in him shall not perish but have everlasting life. So God gave us his son. Jesus gave us his life for our sins so that we could know him as our forever friend. Well, I got another box. You want to see it today? Well, we could wait till next week. What? No? You want to see what's in it? Another important part. Wise men. Wise men. Now, the wise men, some people, and I believe this, believe that the wise men didn't come around until Jesus was about 2 years old. Because in Matthew chapter 2, it says that they came to the house. Before they got to the house, they stopped to see Herod, and they asked, where is this one? We've seen his star in the east, and we've come to worship him. Well, Herod wanted to come and worship Jesus too. That's not really what Herod wanted to do. He was afraid of Jesus because Jesus was born King of the Jews, and Herod did not want any competition. He was really wanting to come and kill Jesus. But these wise men, they traveled a great distance to be where Jesus was. They traveled a great distance to come and see him. They were willing to make that trek, and they brought gifts of gold, frankincense, and myrrh. We can give gifts to Jesus by giving of ourselves. It may be that we give somebody a hug or a high five, a knuckle bump, sometimes just a wave. Sometimes it's opening a door for someone or being nice to someone. I have a friend that likes to bring me candy at the church and give me a hug with that. I sure do like it when she does that. But the wise men brought gifts to Jesus. And we need to think about, what does God want for Christmas? What can we give him that he needs more than anything else? Which brings up our last box. And this last box, box number 7, I am going to open up next week. I'll see you then. Thanks for joining me for Pastor Kevin and friends, and I look forward to seeing you right here at the church, and may God's blessing be upon you. May you have a Merry Christmas. Make sure you focus on the most important part of Christmas, Jesus. Thank you. Bye-bye.